Boom. I am live. People are in. I see a bunch of people. Holy crap. Mr. B, you tagged in at 5:40 in the afternoon, and Gilster and a whole bunch else. So I'm going to have to start from the top and work we're down. 17 already in the chat. All right. Thank you guys. So, so Sleeping's hanging out with us for a while tonight. We're going to, I don't know, we'll talk about stuff. We always talk about stuff. We could get into, I don't know. I heard some talk about alcoholic beverages, so I did bring a blue freezy downstairs with me tonight. So we'll touch upon Black Series. I know I didn't put my thoughts out there about the reveals on Friday. We can talk about that. So now we're down to 13. I don't know, whatever, algorithms and whatnot. But anyways, if you don't know who Sleeping Collectibles is, what's wrong with you? I will say he does a fantastic job. In the short time that he's been on YouTube, he definitely champions a lot of people's channels. He's definitely a great hype man, genuine. I love the content. It feels just so natural. Again, it would be like sitting around with a buddy, having a beverage, talking over collections or wish lists or whatever have you. So I think that's about as best as I've got for you right now, but we'll bring him in, and then I think he said something about maybe having a friend join him, a Jedi. I heard, maybe, I don't know. So I guess we'll find out. Snowman Slayer, absolutely. So please welcome my guest. Oh, look at that! Oh,
hello everyone.
Hey.
What is up, guys?
We got Jedi Master Sleeping Collectibles in the house. So look at this.
I prefer Obi-Wan Kenobi. It rolls off the tongue.
Oh man, that's smooth. That's really smooth.
It's good.
Oh,
spent way too much time thinking about it.
Well, you know what? Nowadays, I think we all have far too much time on our hands. So because it's not like a lot of us can get out and really do a hell of a lot right now. So. But that's excellent. Let's see. There we go. That's a nice noise to make. So did you find the blue freeze before you had to
I did not
to go into lockdown?
We went to the store before lockdown, and they told us that right now it's Canada and Mexico only. It'll be on the East Coast here in July. So I don't know how you beat us, but July is when I can expect it.
Wow. Okay. Well, I will enjoy it from now until July for you. So it's I drank 2 in a row last night, and I was like, I think that was a little much. That was a lot of sweet right in a row. So I definitely think it's one of those things that you're not going to want to drink multiples in a row of without going, yeah, I got a bit of a sore stomach from all the sugar, probably. So excellent.
I went a different route. I went with a strawberry vodka lemonade.
Ooh, that sounds nice. I'm not.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's a little dogfish head. It's real smooth. I like it.
Yeah, nice. Well, that's the one thing I've always found weird between the Canadian booze. Here we're starting off with alcohol, people. So this is what it is. Is that between the American and Canadian stuff? If you look at like a Smirnoff cooler or whatever, you guys use malt, right? Like malt, and we don't do that up here. Like, so when we go down, I know when we went to Myrtle Beach last March for March break, we got to stay for 2.5 days, and then we just basically came home just before the border closed, when COVID was starting to really explode. And we were like, oh yeah, we'll get some stuff. And I was like, oh yeah, right, they put malt in all their booze. So I don't drink a lot anyway, but I was like, that just puts me right off. I'm like, I can't. I don't like the malt. I don't like the flavor. So
I can understand that. I'm not a big malt guy myself. I try to avoid when I can.
All right. Well, let's throw through a few hellos out there, so I'm not ignoring all you guys. So, all right, 27. There better be 27 thumbs up. I'll say that much right off the bat. Mr. B, how are you? Richard, Space Buns, Josh, GeForce Racing. If I miss any new names, I apologize. This is kind of what happens when you have a popular guest with you. I'll miss probably a lot of some of the chat because I'm trying to be very interactive, which I'm not doing right now. But is TK still at Disney? I think so. I haven't heard from him this weekend, so I'm assuming he's still at Disney. Yes.
I haven't seen him around anybody's chats either.
Yeah. Making the Red Smuggler in red. Who's going to give Finn a list? Oh, excellent. Yeah, I saw your Dark Troopers, Mr. B. Your custom stuff is just getting crazy awesome. So, Dave's Dimension, Sleeping Spun. Excellent. Well, welcome. I appreciate that for sure. Josh, hello. Yeah, today I actually got to catch some streams, and normally I wouldn't because the rest of the family went to get some exercise for a while, and I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna chill and actually respond to some comments because I've been really horrible with that lately. So, Great White. Oh, Richard, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Here we go. Oof. There we go. Here's one. We'll get that right. So, that's class.
Well, I have a. It is. I gotta spruce up the joint for Papa. This is a special occasion. No, I have a 2-year-old who is awake right now, and if I try to stream upstairs, because my recording room is in my living room on one corner, and if I try to record right now, she will be all up in the stream. So I set up an ancillary space downstairs in the basement I'm working on right now. We're currently renovating the basement for me. So This is kind of the fill-in space for early streams. That's why my streams are always late at night, because it's after we put the 2-year-old to bed. Then I have freedom to stream when I want.
No, that's a good way. I felt if it wasn't for the fact, and I don't know, he's probably not watching. I think he's my son right now. He's probably streaming The Flash, so I can rat him out a little bit. But if it wouldn't have been for him overflowing our main floor toilet, then all of this probably wouldn't be here right now because it basically went through the ceiling, went through some of the light fixtures. We had to have a guy come in and cut the ceiling open to check for mold and all that other stuff. And then finally, and again, it's like some of the OG subscribers, everybody remembers the bright orange walls that were in my basement and my little orange shelf. And that was all I had because the kids, my daughter's drum kit and the whole bit, it's over on one end, and then his car with his Lego was on the other. And I just kind of got wedged in. So it was floating shelves wherever I could put stuff. And then it took some bribery to do it, but to finally be able to give myself a proper space to show off most of my collection. I still have a lot in boxes, but again, until I get rid of one of the kids, then this is how it's just going to be for a while. So I can appreciate doing the renovations and getting a space to call your own, and you can just be like, yeah, I can just have it all done. So
I can't wait. Where we just started last week, we bought drywall. It's got to be put up. It's probably a month or two out still, but we have framing up, and then I have this behind me for now.
Excellent. Mr. Usual Mike, how are you, sir? Excellent. Hello. Downfall Wrestling. Is there wrestling going on today? Is this a crappy night for? Is it WrestleMania?
It is. WrestleMania is tonight, so we're gonna lose a few people to that, but that's okay.
You know what? 38. That's higher than my average. So I'm usually right around 31 or 32 on a Sunday night. So
this is a win. We'll take this.
Yeah. In a heartbeat. So I'm good even if 3 people show up. So it just makes it a lot more immersive and interactive, I guess, that way. So let's see, everybody's saying hello back and forth to everybody. So all right, so let's see, a question for you from myself. Oops, hey, usual Mike. Okay, everybody's saying okay. Your main collecting, what's your number one? Are you Star Wars? You're wrestling? Are you 50-50?
Star Wars. It definitely goes Star Wars, wrestling, Marvel at this point. And Transformers are slowly creeping in, and I have to keep slamming the door shut because I can't dive into another line.
Have you ventured into the 86 Studio series at all?
I have. I picked up a Grimlock about 2 weeks ago, and every time I go to the store, I see another one that I'm like, that would look great on the shelf.
Yeah. I'm happy that, I mean, that's all I've got kind of right now. For that, I've got all the 86. I found RC the other, I guess before lockdown, and I'm like, do I
Did see
really
your
need
RC.
her? No, not probably not, because I don't have Ultra Magnus. I don't have, oh good God, Springer. So there are a few mainstays that aren't there, but I mean, out of the ones that they've released, holy crap! I just got my Hot Rod and Scourge last week, so they were the last two I was waiting for, and both are beauts. Like, that Grimlock is amazing. So I'm happy. I filled the shelf, and that's kind of it. So yeah, I think I'll need to do I may have to do the Rodimus. And then I can't. I
Rodimus
thought
looks
I
great.
saw somebody post a picture of maybe another Dinobot with Spike. Now I don't know if that was real or not, but
That could be good.
yeah, because I heard that there might be the rest of the Dinobots might come out for the 86 line. So if that's the case, then I'm like, well, there's 4 more I got to make space for. So.
Yep, I'm done for if that happens. My wallet's already screaming.
Yeah. Let's see, Troy's. Well, thank you. Welcome for your first time in the stream. They sometimes never go short. They always go very long. Let's see. Star Wars is the best. Yes. So was there ever a time that have you always collected? Have you always had that collector brain, I guess, even as a kid? Like, oh yeah, I better hold on to, like, have you held on to a lot of stuff from being a kid, or is it just kind of the lines have evolved now that you've gone into, oh, here's my little Star Wars guy, into here's my real Star Wars guy now. So
when I was a kid, I didn't have a ton of toys when I was a kid. Like I lower income family. I had a lot of like pro wrestling figures and had my own like wrestling federation, and there were no cameras and no YouTube back then. So I would put on my own events and like wrestle my own cards. And I would pick up for Christmases and birthdays, I'd get like Transformers and I'd get Terminator toys, and they all became professional wrestlers in my league. And then my parents moved away when I was 16. My dad got pretty sick, and they took everything with them. I moved out when I was 16. I moved in with a girlfriend, and I've been on my own since. And I've never gone to go get my toys from when I was a kid. They're still down in Myrtle Beach where my parents live. It's just one of those things. I kind of got out of toys at 16 because they left. And then I came back into collecting probably when I was like 28. I got sucked in via Funko, and I gathered 300 or 400 Funkos. And I decided if I could do this, I may as well collect action figures. This is way better. What am I doing? So I sold my Funkos and I bought my first Black Series, and it's been down the hill since then.
Jeez. That's, well, you know what? It sounds like I think a typical story. Like that was fairly, I guess, typical. I think I've got some original stuff boxed up that maybe I'll find one day when my parents aren't around anymore and we go through the storage unit, whatever else. But like I said to you off camera, like up until I found Uncle Mike's channel, I didn't know that there was this whole community, this whole universe out there of 6-inch, very nicely articulated figures out there, and people who record themselves either playing with them or taking awesome pictures with them, or being an inbox collector, or displaying out of box, or whatever. I had no idea that was a thing. I thought, honestly, YouTube was for people playing video games, and my daughter used to be hooked on watching, and all you would see were just this lady's hands with these very nice painted fingernails opening up Kinder eggs and showing off the little toys inside of like surprise eggs or whatever. And I was like, this is a thing, and people make money doing this stuff? Like, what the hell is that? Like, I I scrub toilets for a living, for God's sakes. And my mind was just blown. And then my son's like, oh yeah, you can you can do this. And then I happened to, whatever Mike was the first review of anything that I ever watched. And then it just it just led to, oh, that's kind of neat. And I started with Marvel Legends, MCU Marvel Legends. And then I had to make the decision. I can't collect both. I can't do Legends and I can't do Star Wars. Star Wars was always my first love as a kid because, again, I'm 47. So I was in prime, time to watch the films when they first came out. And yeah, so the Legends went away, and then Star Wars came in, and then Legends start to creep back in a little bit. Again, Transformers creeping a little, G.I. Joe, oh my god. So yeah, it's yeah.
I don't have to worry about GI Joe because we can't find them in America. That's not a thing that exists on our shelves anymore.
Yeah, that's I was thoroughly. I don't know what I was expecting to watch some of the Pulse event on Friday, and I remember I think I messaged Mike, or maybe it might have been no, you know what? I think it was Brian. I'm like, this is supposed to be the same event from last year, right? And he's like, that's what the way I'm looking at it. I'm like, where's all the cool stuff? Where's the deluxe? Where's that? The Heroes of Endor set, or where's that Supreme Cobra Commander set, or the Lord Draken, or whatever? Like, none of that. Just all single figure releases. So I guess Hasbro's either just waiting. I know they said May the 4th was going to be another Star Wars event that I guess maybe they're going to drop some more digital render pictures on us to go, here, look what you're probably going to get maybe before the end of the year. So just so lackluster. I don't know if anybody caught. I don't know. Did you watch most or all of the event?
Yeah, I watched it all. I'm not real pleased with it. There was a lot there that just left me wanting more. There wasn't anything there.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah. I do like the one comment. What it wasn't. I missed the Fortnite. Damn. What? I don't know if it was the G.I. Joe part of it, but the one guy was in the middle. I guess he just takes shit from the fans on a regular basis, and he actually sounded like he was just calling out. Just, oh, I know you guys are just gonna give me hell for, and then the comments, blah blah blah, and I was just like, "Ooh, man, that guy got just a little chip on his shoulder there." So it's like, really, you want to piss off all of your customers? Then maybe just start calling them out like that. So I think we're a little smarter than you probably give us credit for. So.
And the comments during that time were all overwhelmingly negative too. It was awful.
Yeah. I don't know what they expect to get from that stuff anymore nowadays, or maybe they should just not put the comments on, just put the stream out there and just skip the interaction, because you're just going to just be taking it on the chin through the 3, 4, 5 hours that the event's going to be on there. Like, there's not going to be one person out there that was sitting back there going like, oh, that was the perfect amount. I was hoping that they were going to release, Return of the Jedi, Lando Calrissian. Like, just come on. That was, yeah. I was like, really? Is this like April Fool's? Like, come on. You guys are going to end the stream and then come back and then go, oh, here's the real stuff that's coming out. So, but no.
I wish they would have at some point. I mean, that was kind of, ugh.
Yes. Richard, Sleeping could play Owen Lars. Yeah, the live action version, not the burnt husk of a skeleton version. Yes. Dave, let's see. G.I. Joe presentation rubbed you the wrong way. Transformers. I missed the Transformers. Well, I kind of watched the Transformers a little bit. I'm not a fan of the Beast War stuff. Now, the rhinoceros. Oh my God, I can speak English. The rhinoceros, whatever the hell that guy's name is, that looked really good in robot form. Like, I was like, ooh, I would have been tempted maybe to pre-order that one. But as far as like Scorponok or whatever, Galvatron's not even really doing it for me this time. I think he just looks too short, too chunky. And I don't like the treads being on his forearms. All you need is that big ass orange cannon on his arm, and that's all that should be there. But I'm not the main Transformers
that's Galvatron guy. There. You don't need anything else.
No. No. Rhinox. Thank you, Dave. That's it. Rhinox. I thought he looked really good in robot mode, but G.I. Joe, I skipped. I was like, I'm not interested in the movie wave. At least that fills in that number gap that everybody's been kind of like, what the hell? Like, why is there no, I don't know, like what, 17, 18, 19, I don't know. I'm like, I don't need the movie figures. I'm done right now. I'm caught up. I have everybody that's out so far, but it's going to come down to that one time that I one of those Target exclusives that we don't get up here because Walmart or Toys R Us's supply is horrendous. So that may do that line for me. So G.I. Joe might just cancel themselves before I even get a chance to do it. So, and then it just means more money for Star Wars. Maybe we can go more hot.
The motorcycle is what got me. I don't know if you saw the motorcycle they're releasing in support of the movie. Like, it's not hard to make a motorcycle toy. It's very basic. It's 2 wheels, but they had to gimmick it up with the handlebars thing. And what a waste of time for everybody. Like, I know it's aimed at children, but even my kids don't want that. That's a terrible idea.
Yeah. That's brutal. Josh, that was going to be my next thing. Yeah, considering all that bloody rumor mill that was going around talking about Major Blood being the next Target exclusive figure, and that would have been enough for me to go, well, Target or, Hasbro, forget it. Yes, you've already got me by the short and curlies anyways, but because I buy almost all of your stupid product, but maybe again, I'll stop another line and maybe I can buy more. I'd love to add to my one hot toy. I'd love to get an actual lightsaber for my setup would be fantastic. So you know what, if it means one less line to collect and have to not stress over, then maybe that's the way to go. So, and the wedge helmet, that seemed a little lazy to me. I don't know how you felt with both that.
Yeah, it almost looks like a repaint of the Poe helmet we've already gotten. I think that even the action buttons in the same place. I get it, it's cool, but I don't need a repaint of a helmet I already have.
Yes, yeah. I started too late. I was up to, I think I had 2 or 3 helmets, but then I was like, I don't have the space for them. So, I managed, I didn't lose any money on them. The getting rid of my Fett helmet, that one probably hurt the most. I had a Trooper, I had a Kylo Ren's, and then I got Fett. But again, I just didn't have any space. So I was like, you know what? Another guy's got, and he sent me a picture because he bought them all, and I was like, they were made for your collection. They totally were made to go with you. Maybe there's one that'll come out one of these days that I'll just be like, I have to have that. Maybe a Biker Scout. If they do a Black Series Biker Scout helmet, I'll probably have to have that one.
I saw that one's in the pipeline. I forget where I saw it on Twitter. There's like a design mock-up for one right now. Yeah.
Ooh, excellent.
Kylo Ren's the one that I would want. That's the one that I pine for the most, but it goes for $400 now on the secondary market, and you can't find them.
No, I got mine. The only thing I didn't have the box because I bought it from another guy, and I felt as a display piece looked very nice, but like putting it on, I guess just it's too small for my head, and I didn't think the voice change gimmick in it was very good. But I figured, who cares if it's going on a shelf? Nobody's going to hear it work or not. So yeah. Hey, Paul. Sure. Yes, we mentioned helmets. So. But the Vader helmet would be another one I'd like to have as well. So maybe Vader or a Biker Scout would be one of my 2. So, but okay, it's in there. I have to have all the repaints. Maybe figure they can't. No, and that's right. I mean, that's the only way they're gonna make decent money. Again, I still don't know about that stupid Elite Trooper from the Bad Batch, why they did what they did, but I mean, I love the the new Stormtrooper mold is beautiful. I love it. Give me more. You want to redo the Order 66 4-pack in the new Trooper mold? Give me that. I'll take that any day of the week. But that old thing, the one with the bands, that's just not the upper part's just not, and the lower part. The knees aren't good either. So. But yes, Paul's like a helmet gremlin. Yes, he is. That's okay. Let's see, any of the members? I've got almost every little package sent out. So Sleeping, yours went in the mail today. So hopefully it won't take too long to get to you. So I fluffed yours up a little bit. So there's a little extra in there for you. So yeah, which will be cool. So I think I've only just got the Australian and the New Zealanders. I got and the one in UK. So it's just the overseas people. So I'll have those go out this week. So, and fingers crossed it works, because apparently they were giving me such an issue over the stupid pin that I was like, well, we'll see what happens. So if they make it, we'll see. So I don't know. Well, I'm worried, but we'll see. Yeah, Linda, that, you know what? Move closer. Don't live in Australia anymore. You come closer. It won't take like 17 years to get something over to your upside down part of the world. So, but you got to pay so much extra. You'd like it in this lifetime? That'll be $100,000. Okay, so sorry,
shipping
Linda.
such a racket. Crazy.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, my melon's too big. PG. I have the original, so I'm good unless they. Oh, exclusives. Oh, if you're talking about what we're talking about, yeah, we'll have to look at that as well. Yeah, and the three and the vintage. I love to see that they're coming out with the Gaming Greats line that basically just mimicked.
Yep. Yep.
Oh God.
I hate that we have to buy the X-Wing to get the figure. Why? Why is that a thing? We have enough X-Wings.
Yes. That was pretty. I'm so happy that I didn't go the vintage way. So at all. Oh, the pins. Okay, excellent. Yeah, I know yours was good. Yeah, the original one still. Brandon, yours, I'm doing something up for you as well. So yours will be going out this week as well too. So let's see. Richard, my Grail figure. Oh God, I hate those questions because that could be a lot of different things. As far as you know what, this will be easy. Episode 3, Obi-Wan Kenobi hot toy. That would be my Grail figure right now.
Ooh.
So
that's a
I
nice
have Cody.
one.
Yeah, Cody needs Obi-Wan, and Obi-Wan needs Cody. So that would be my other one. And I know how expensive that figure is. So a Grail is definitely the right term to use for that. So that would be mine. So yeah. So how about yourself? Have you got a Grail piece that?
I have two. One of them was actually given to me by someone on my channel, and I'm still shocked to this day. There's a member of our community. His name's John Joker. I don't know if you've ever seen him. I don't know if you know him.
He just became a member. Yep.
He's one of the biggest hearted guys I've ever met in my life. If he hears you mention that you want a figure, it magically ends up at your doorstep. I don't have the words. There's a wrestling figure. It's an Elite 20 CM Punk. It's one of my favorite wrestlers of all times. The figure came out 9 years ago, and it's going for about $170 online. And he just purchased it and mailed it to me just on a Wednesday randomly. Just here you go. So, and besides that, I'd like to get the Last Jedi Kylo Ren hot toy without the helmet. It's probably my most wanted one. Need it.
Okay.
They did a killer job with Adam Driver's sculpt on that one.
Yeah, that I will say it's Jesus. I had Cody, and I think I had Cody and Rex pre-ordered, and then life stepped in and intervened a little bit, so it was kind of like, do I deal with life or do I buy a really expensive male Barbie doll right now? So I'm like, I have to cancel. I lost my deposit, and I was okay with it. I was a little bummed out or whatever, and then between Mike and Brian, who's kind of been my John Joker, definitely. So TK, everybody knows TK6287. Most of the convention stuff in my collection has been from him, just because. And
Awesome.
I just, the Boba Fett with Han Solo and Carbonite from 2013, San Diego Comic-Con.
Ooh, that's a nice one.
He sent that to me. So he sent me the Thrawn set. He sent me the Deluxe Jabba, the Land Speeder, the Obi-Wan, most of them. Like, I just, and I, like anybody, always ask and go, well, why? And just because I wanted to, or, just like me bugging Mike to get him to get a P.O. box because some weird Canadian wanted to send him some stuff because, I know he wasn't making a whole, not relying on YouTube as a full source of a full-time job income type of thing or whatever. But, I figure if I'm going to sit down here and if I'm going to go and powerhouse through a bunch of your content, and if I get a laugh out of it, or I see something go, oh, I remember having that as a kid, or he's got that, whatever. If I enjoy your content, I'd like to be able to show a way to do it. And now either that's with a super chat or with sending in a little bit of fan mail or something, that just to say, you know what, I appreciate what you do. I appreciate you taking X number of hours to put this piece of content out there for me to watch. So, so I don't find it hugely weird, but when it gets to be very pricey pieces, I'm always like, what? I really didn't do anything to deserve that at all. But I mean, there are fantastic people out there, and I'm not gonna poo-poo on them, because
They really are.
Nowadays we need the good people out there to outweigh the shitbags that are out there right now that are, John, see, there we go. I see it, John Joker.
Right.
Thank you, my friend. You are, again, you're only the second stream you've ever been in of mine, and you're making yourself a household name. Plus, I mean, Joker, I like Batman, so that's that just shows you a connection right there. So I appreciate that, Ryan. So I got to keep that posted. I don't jump through snowmen or anything, so because I like snow people to some degree. I'm glad there's no such thing as that right now. So I'm very happy the weather's been a lot more nice. So, but so I'm assuming, and I've heard you say, so you are an inbox guy.
I am an inbox guy.
Now, why? Just straight. What makes the difference for you? Is it the combination? I'll let you go. So,
hold on. Doing something really important, real quick. 3, 2, 1. Okay, now I'm back. So, inbox guy, mostly just because I like looking at stuff in boxes, which I know sounds stupid, but I have my shelves upstairs, like with my Detolf cabinet and everything that I have everything like pinned to the wall, nice and orderly. My OCD literally tingles when I open stuff up because I know I'll never be able to put it away again. It'll just end up in boxes or totes or drawers, and that drives me wild. They have to be in their plastic prisons. I want to be able to revisit them in perfect condition whenever I want. It's got to be that way. I don't have an explanation.
No, and believe me, ever since Brian has come into my life, I was like you. I was an inbox guy before I got into Marvel Legends and Star Wars. I was a big Batman the Animated Series collector, big time. I got to highlight this one because you are, good God, man, you're the guest. You're not supposed to be doing this. So there's got to be a first time.
That's what I was working on.
But yeah, I was the same way. And then seeing Mike talk about, oh, you got to let him free, you got to let him breathe, blah, 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 or whatever. So I decided that I was going to open, because I had opened up. I had the that deluxe Batmobile from the anime, that one that all lit up, and I had the Batwing as well, that big monster, and I had him on the wall. So I'm like, that's the only way I could display those two pieces like that, because the boxes are so massive. So Collectible Warrior, thanks for coming by. Hopefully we'll see you again. So
Have a good one.
Take care. But
That's
so I
kind of
opened
how
up.
I am too, though, with bigger pieces.
Yes, yeah.
Like I'll open if my hot toys have to be open, and if I buy like a helmet or a deluxe thing, that has to be open. But like I got this deluxe Boba Fett, he'll stay in this box for the rest of his life. He's not coming out. But if I get like a hot toy Boba, he's gonna be out and displayed. He has to be shown to the world.
Right. Yes. Yes. Oh, hey, Vader's girl, how are you? And I can I can appreciate some of it. Like I said, I ended up breaking the leg clean off my Batman, the first figure I ever opened up, because I was like, oh, maybe I'll put him in my Batmobile to see how it looks, and I'll take a picture. And not knowing anything, not being smart about being careful of joint seizures or any of that stuff, so I just automatically went to bend his leg, and all my family was down here. They were watching me. They said the color in your skin went from a nice lush pink to a green to a white to a, we thought you were going to puke all over the couch, because I just sat there looking like I busted open a turkey, the wishbone out of a turkey. I was like, what did I do? So I had to glue his leg into place, and I'm like, and look, I'm still that way, but it's some of the packaging on those the credit collection. I can appreciate the package. I can appreciate the artwork and the time that somebody put into doing that, and that does pain me. And I won't open those ones. The convention stuff, if I have a single release, like Poplu, who came in that Heroes of Endor set, he's gonna rot inside of that box because he's never coming out. And so, and Hasbro, in a couple years when Jedi's 40th will arrive, we'll get that as a single release. So I'll just wait a couple, like no big deal. But I do have a hard time now when I do get something new in, and I'm like, oh, geez, yeah, okay, why not? Let's just rip it.
That's how I am.
Yes.
If I see something's getting an archive release, like we got the Hoth figures, like I'll pop the Hoth figures out all day and put them up. Like I have the originals in their boxes. I can't bust those originals. They're so nice. And I've started to follow in Shabby's path. I started collecting Redbox, and I'm up to 82 Redbox, and I don't want to ruin them. I just want them nice and orderly and numbers in a line.
Gotcha. Yeah, that's what kind of made, like, I had no qualms on sending Shabby my Tusken Raider, because I knew that it was being re-released in the archive. So I'm like, hey, if it's going to get somebody that even that much closer to a complete 112 run on the black and reds, I'll send it, and I'll deal it. Yeah, my OCD bugs me right now because I know I'm one figure short from being as up to date as a Canadian collector can kind of be right now. But I know, because Paul's Collectibles, he's sending me the Tusken Raider as because I sent mine to Shabby. So again, man, community, you guys are,
look at that, just
unbelievable.
It's an amazing community we have. It really is.
Yes. Usual Mike. Yeah, you inbox guys are crazy. Like, just weird. But I do appreciate, because it is a nice thing to go to see. Well, when you're allowed to go to other people's houses, it is so nice to go in and see how people display their collections between inbox or at a box or whatever. I can't wait to finally, like, I don't have a lot of friends who are collectors, but some piecework. I know a couple of guys that have just a beautiful Hot Toys collection. And I know he's been buying more, and I want to go over and see, because he can get those posed so well that I'm like, you should maybe talk to Sideshow and get a job posing the figures for them, because he does tremendous. So he just doesn't want to show me any pictures. Right? He's like, no, when you're allowed to come over, you'll see. I'm like, fair enough.
That's cool. I like that.
Yes. So How many Hot Toys have you got?
I have got 2 in person right now, and I have 2 on pre-order right now.
Ooh, not too bad. That's actually.
I'm starting, so I don't want to dive in, because once you go down that hole, like, everything else has to take a back seat. And I still love getting Black Series. Like, I picked up 5 new Black Series this week, and if I get Hot Toys, I wouldn't have been able to get any of those.
Yeah. Yes. True. Yeah. Very true. Yeah. Yeah, I know that you mentioned Mercari for
Oh, I
for.
love Mercari.
So I think in one of your chats when we were, I think we were Mercari came up. So I think I definitely am going to either lean on Brian or Mike or somebody, one of my American friends, to if I may get them shipped to there and then have them ship them over to me. So, oh God, that would be my third. That, I'd
I
get
got it for
episode 3
100.
Obi-Wan.
Yep.
Yeah,
I got this for $170 on Mercari shipped. It's amazing. Like, you can't find this anywhere else for that price.
damn, God.
I've had nothing but good experiences on Mercari. Honestly, it's been probably my favorite thing. That's also where I got that Boba Fett. I bought this Boba for $30 on Mercari. Shipped.
Jeez. Yep. Damn.
It's probably my favorite shopping place right now.
Yeah, I would say, because I mean I'll sit there because I'll hear people talk about the great deals that they got, either this or this or this, and then I'll sit and go on and I'm like, oh, doesn't ship to Canada, oh, doesn't ship to that, blah blah blah, or oh, just a ridiculous amount of shipping to get it to come up here. And then again, you look at a lot of it's like sometimes the shipping and the exchange almost costs more than what you're trying to buy. So I just
Well, you let me know if you're looking for anything, and I'll grab stuff and I'll ship it up to you. I shipped a big box of stuff to Off-World Adam, and it was only like $38 to ship. If I can get a hot toy for $150 and we pay $30 to ship it to you, you're still making out like a bandit. The thing I like about Mercari is I call it the market of desperation, because Mercari is where everybody goes to sell their stuff where they need money now. So if somebody's selling something for $200, you can offer them $170 and be like, hey, I'll give you $170 today. And more often than not, people are like, okay, here, I'll take it. I'll ship it tomorrow.
Yes.
And then you have it in a couple days.
Yeah. That's very true. Paul, shipping to Canada is more expensive and harder to ship to the UK. It's, you know what? It goes both. I have since discovering Mike's channel and then starting my own and sending things to all over the bloody place. So I've been to the post office quite a bit. So there's 2 postal outlets that I go to, and they know me by name, and they see me go up there, and they've got me so trained that it's just like clockwork. Like it takes no time at all for me to zip in and zip out. So like today, I stuck a little belated birthday present out for Uncle Mike. Put something in the mail for sleeping. Got more of the membership envelopes put out as well, and was like, oh man, this was great. Literally took 2 seconds. The lady behind me went, "You are so organized." I'm like, the staff here trained me that way. So they're like, "Holy jumping, that was incredible. We thought we were going to be here for like a half an hour." I'm like, no, in and out, we're done. So, but yeah, I've got a card to help with a little bit of discount, but like it's stupid insane, because we'll get the option to send to the States with no tracking. And then for the next payment option, there can be a big gap between, like, I think for me to send basic to Mike to California would be about $10. Small little Amazon box, hardly any weight to it. Say one figure would be about 10 Canadian for me to send out to California. Could take, debating on time, could be 5 to 7 days to get there. Now, if I put tracking, the time still might be the same, but it might jump up it could jump $8 to $10 just for that same thing, just to get a tracking number for peace of mind to know. So like for me, mailing all those things out to all the membership, I am taking a risk going, I hope to God you guys rate. If you don't, I will send them out a second time again. So hopefully everybody will let me know that they each received their packages, because I was just like, I don't know how to do this. I don't mind on my dime because you guys are fantastic, but it's like $3 to send an envelope to the States, $9 for Australia. Like, it's for an envelope. I was like, that's stupid insane, but yeah.
What gets me is I have the opposite problem as Paul. Like, I wasn't going to tell you on this stream, but I have a box for you that I have pre-shipping already printed for. I screen captured your address the other day, and I have a few things I want to ship up your way. And the pre-shipping to send something to you is about $40, which isn't bad at all. However, the same stuff that I want to send over to Mark over in England, I want to send something to Darth Mark, $72 to send to him for something that weighs half a pound less. Wow. It just blows my mind. Shipping in America is such a racket. It's so much money.
Yeah, that's crazy. Oh, David, I've been looking, but now I may have to look on that as well, because I've honestly, the last few days I've been on eBay looking at a couple listings for some of the Megaforce Hot Wheels, and there's only like 5 of them, 5 different ones, and there's only 2 that I want. But of course, average price is about $100, and that doesn't necessarily guarantee it's even on a card. That's just so yeah, just great. Again, if nobody watches Megaforce, go look it up. It might be a waste of about an hour and a half, but hey, there's worse things to do with your time right now than to watch a really not great 80s movie. But you know what? It wasn't horrible. So, Owen, how are you? I kind of found some random packaging, but yeah, it's even with
the chat today. Thank you guys for coming in.
Well, yeah, it's bad. Super bad. I know if I want to ship to the West Coast, it's a lot more expensive than shipping to the, like, I'm central. So if I want to go East Coast, it's cheaper. West Coast out to Vancouver is like super expensive. So, and I'm like, we're in the same damn country. What the hell? But the one store, they have prepaid boxes for different sizes. As long as you can shut the box, you can pretty well fill it with whatever you want, and it's pre-shipped, prepaid, pre-tracked, all that stuff. So that makes it a little bit easier. So like Sleeping Bear, he's very northwest for where he lives, and I've sent him some stuff before, and those boxes have been a godsend to get stuff to him, with it not costing him an arm and a leg, just because he's up there. So Mercari Gilster, you've never heard of Mercari? So I've heard the term. I mean, do you guys have Kijiji in the States?
No, we have we can go do like a foreign browser. Like I can do Kijiji.jp or .ca, but we don't have anything in the United States as far as I know.
Okay, so Kijiji's got to be pretty close to Mercari, but I think Mercari I've looked down a few times. It definitely seems better than like Kijiji. So Kijiji, a lot of people get worried about getting held up for mutual meeting sites and stuff like that, or sex trafficking and stuff like that. Like, don't meet at the person. I'm like, that's like anything. If you buy and sell off Facebook Marketplace or whatever, be smart about it. Find a neutral, open meeting ground or whatever with lots of people around, and then you don't have to worry about maybe getting shot or stabbed for your $15 action figure that you're trying to make $1 on or something. So.
But that does make for good YouTube content if you meet people in dark alleys for toys.
That's true. That's true. Oh, hey, Amir, how are you? It's a Crown Corp.
Hey, Amir.
Huh, that's crazy. All right, well, look at that. See? Look at the things you learn when you come into some of these streams. So, Jana, how are you?
What's up, Jana? Welcome.
It was 30 uncarded. That wouldn't have been too bad. That would not have been too bad. Yeah. No, exactly. And a lot of people will do that nowadays, is they'll want to meet, especially close to a thing. I know some people were what do you call it? When PS5 came out and they were selling just the empty boxes, and they're like, well, sorry, you didn't read the fine print that didn't say that it came with the system. You were just getting an empty box, and people were getting robbed and stuff from, it's like idiots. So that's what you get for trying to make a huge profit on buying something that you have no intention on ever using. So damn scalpers.
Yep.
Let's see. Richard, be back on later streams. Sleep and turn me on the channel. Got to run. All right, Richard, take care. Excellent.
Have a good one, Rich.
To do the one stream. So next week, this week, coming up. I don't know. We'll see. My schedule is really weird this week because it's actually the school's March break. They moved March break into mid-April to see if it would help curb the COVID crap. But the numbers keep going up and up and up. Like we're getting pretty ridiculous now. So, but yeah, that's, we're trying to stay as safe as possible. And it sucks that I can't go and just walk through the toy section over at the Walmart to see. But yeah. So I just order again. I just order off Amir and just go, well, so when I get shipping notice, I know I got new toys coming, I guess. But yeah. Oh, I didn't put it down. So oh, I had her out. I forgot. So that wrestling figure that you identified, I found the belt. So I am going to give that figure away coming up soon. So what was her name again? Rio? Is that it?
Riho. Yeah.
Riho. Okay. All right. So yeah. So I'm not a wrestling person. So Space Buns. That's again. You're the. I give up. I will just say thank you very much. It's very appreciated. Yeah. I don't know if that'll get you a mac and cheese, but that's in the mail as well. So you enjoy a couple of those. Arrive. But yes. So I am looking into getting some other flavors soon. So apparently they have lobster flavor and a couple other ones. So we might see how sweet lobster tastes. So okay, somebody did ask a question for Toy Snowman about oh my god, I lost it now. Ewan, Cad Bane. I don't know, Amir, are you getting any more Cad Banes in?
Yeah, Amir, let me know too. I need a Cad Bane.
Oh, okay. So we got a possible couple there. So I don't know if I put it in the description of this channel. I put my little link for Toy Snowman. So I don't think we're there. That's the referral code right there. So you can sign up the whole bit. You can start earning points to get cheaper prices on your toys through Amir, which is awesome. So he's definitely helped me out in a pinch a couple of times. I got the Bo-Katan from him. So I just sent him an email and just said, I know it says out of stock. And he's like, I have. Perfect. So yeah, so I'll leave that up for the time being if anybody's interested at all. So darn, you wanted me well, you know what, fine, there's I'll do it for Space Buns for you, and bro, I will suffer through a mac and cheese for you. So Amir, okay.
Oh, he
so
does
Amir
have a Cad Bane.
So Amir, if you got two, I always got pulled. This guy right here would like to order one as well. Yeah, the guy dressed up like a Jedi Knight with a very cool lightsaber sitting on his desk there, and a hood. And he's got a hood. I don't even have a hood. So, but no, if that's the Obi-Wan, you son of a bugger, that is the most gorgeous thing ever. When you're 2,000, if you're not subscribed to him, subscribe to Sleeping, because we need to get him to 2,000 so I can win the lightsaber. It's just that simple. So come on, guys. Like, come on. What's going on here? That's like kryptonite right there.
300 more subscribers. That's it.
This is so deliciously awesome. Woo. Oh, good God Almighty! This got a punch to this one. So you enjoy this, Space Buns? Yeah. Oh my God. Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. These are Black Series behind me. A lot of them for sure. If you go on my channel, because I can always use more subscribers. I'll try to angle a little bit. I've recently just posted updates on my channel. Okay. So there you go. So Sleeping. If you go up right now, go to his website right now. toysnowman.com. It'll be active that you can actually put it in your cart. and then order.
I'm gonna
Hey,
purchase it
Francois,
while
how
you're
are
talking
you?
right now.
No, that's okay. Yep, go for it. Oh, this one broke way too fast. Oh, good God.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
I don't want to ruin my blue sleazy drink, so I'll just have some water. Woohoo! Linda, I honestly really do not enjoy. Again, if it was pickle or that green bean wasn't too bad as well, those would be okay. And honestly, once I run out of mac and cheese, all that's going to be left right now is that fried chicken. So I think that's just inevitable. So, hey, David, that's okay. I lately I've been doing the streams at 8 on Sundays the last few weeks. So that's okay. We got lots. We've been kind of all over the place talking about booze and other stuff or whatever. So and we're ordering toys as we speak as well. So it's all good. Francois, you ordered Orsing and Tech. Awesome. I would say hopefully you used my link, but you probably didn't. You bad guy. So that's okay. I'm gonna start putting my link in all of the videos. Archie McPhee, what is wrong with you?
Link. I'm gonna use it for this one I'm buying right now.
There we go. Excellent. Oh yeah, fried chicken. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, who made a comment about thumbs up that there's how many people in? 4 up to 46. That is awesome, guys. Like I know 47. We've only got 32 likes. Well, thanks for pointing that out, Dave's Dimension. So
yeah, we gotta change that.
Yeah. Off-rolled Adam, in case I probably didn't say hello earlier. When I advertise, he's going to make a mint. Yeah, I wish. I don't think so. I think there's enough people out there for sure that'll. Oh, good God. Trudeau. Oh, don't even get me on Trudeau. Although they did announce that teachers and school staff and stuff like that, as of the 19th, I believe, we're going to be able to finally get our first inoculation, which I don't know why the hell they've been dragging their heels when we're around kids all damn day anyway. So, so yeah. So eventually, Ryan, what was your first figure you ever collected? To Sleepy and to me. Ooh. So I will throw that to Sleeping first. I guess present. I guess we've grown up. Yeah. I guess.
Yeah, since grown up. Black Series was probably my very, very first. Honestly, whenever we got the sequels for Star Wars, that's really when I started diving into Black Series, and that's what really started me on this whole action figure collecting thing. I started Funko, and I got out of Funko after a while, and Black Series kind of swept over me real quick.
Yeah. See, my dang. Well, yeah. I'll see if I can pull it up without making too big of a mess. So, sorry, guys. Put my arcades in here. I've shown this before, but so here. This is my animated series Batmobile that my wife and my kids got for me for $20 at a church bazaar. It has been opened, but it's still in the bag. The stickers have never been applied to this thing. So, I mean, it's about as mint in box with it having a piece of tape missing. So this is what led me back into collecting. And then once I found Uncle Mike's channel, that just opened up the floodgates, and I've never looked back since. So that would have been my first one. Hey, Clone Command, how are you? Dagupa, how are you, sir?
That candy.
That candy.
I can hear you struggling with that candy. I feel so bad for you. Hey, what the pop?
I'll just chew it and get it done. Oh no, that was not a good idea at all. But
get through it,
Francois. Yes, I ordered the whole wave. I'm too deep. So again, there's only 3. There's 3. 1, 2, 3. There's only 3 figures so far for Black Series this year that I haven't ordered, and that's Mace Windu, the Battle Droid, and the Jar Jar, all in the Phantom Menace packaging. That was it. I already have all three. I don't need them again. Yeah, they would look great on card with my two, the Darth Maul and the Obi-Wan from Celebration. They would look really good to have all five together. But I just want the Qui-Gon for the updated face. And now knowing that he doesn't come with his Force hand, I'm not selling my original. I was going to sell my original, but no, because I'm going to want to put that hand on the updated head. So, married to a nerd.
Hey, I was gonna ask you, do you guys have Best Buy in Canada? Are you gonna be able to get those figures decently?
We do have Best Buy, but they are so hit and miss. A lot of the Best Buys around me don't have like a toy section at all. If you aim for online, like, thank God for Brian. I just saw Brian's name. Hello.
Hey, Brian.
So like Brian or Mike, they usually have me covered, because sometimes the Canadian Best Buy either just doesn't get them, or they'll put the listing up and then they'll go so fast, or I'll miss the link or some stupid thing. So they have carried them, and some people up here are getting those Phantom Menace ones right now. They're getting them, but yeah, it's so hit and miss with them, and which is just the same with Toys R Us online. Walmart just sent me an email the other day saying that I think I had an Elite Trooper pre-ordered with them, and the date changed. So I was like, oh, I don't need that, because I got mine from EB Games that came in, which is really weird, but whatever. So I had to call Walmart, and they were like, oh, well, we see on your account that you've got a regular Cobra Trooper and Zartan on order. Well, those have timed out. Apparently that's a thing. I ordered the Cobra Trooper back in the middle of November of last year. And they just went and canceled it on me, but never sent me a notification saying that they canceled it. So I was just like, what the hell?
That's so nice of them.
Oh, yeah. Big company like that. And the guy had no idea when I was talking to him on the phone. I'm just like, I said, you guys don't understand what I'm talking about. But I'm like, and then now they keep sending me updates for different dates on the Elite Trooper. And I'm like, you canceled it on me. Like, don't, oh my God. Like, just, yeah. Like, that was almost enough for me. Again, a lot of people know that I was ready to quit collecting. I would have quit collecting just because of the Walmart 4 that came out with the Ahsoka and the Mandalorian and the Loyalist and the 332nd. With how stressed I was just trying to track those figures down between myself and some of my American subscriber buddies and stuff, forget it. Like, I was that close to just saying the hell with it. So, Richard.
Well, the reason I'm asking is that I actually have an extra one of these, and I was wondering if you would like it. I was going to send it up in your care package.
Ooh, I wouldn't say no, because I would leave that on card, and he would definitely go up with two others. So you wouldn't hear me say no to him.
Okay. I went to my local Best Buy and I picked up a few with some people in mind. You were one of them, because I wasn't sure if you had access to them up there.
Yeah, Brian. Okay. Well, I don't know if he's still here now, but yeah, Brian had me covered. So I think this week he should arrive. So he'll be my opener, and then my Supreme Cobra Commander should be here as well. So I had to renegotiate my shelving again, so I had enough room to put him right here. So G.I. Joe will just go for now. I don't know. It again, right? Ever changing. So. But Francois, don't advertise that you're a Leafs fan in the chat, because I live close to Toronto and I can't stand the Maple Leafs, so that's okay. The Hurricanes, I had a friend who played for the Hurricanes, so that's okay. And they used to be the Hartford Whalers, so that's okay as well. So Keith Primo, number 55. I know Keith, and he played for Carolina for a little while, so That's all right. And you guys won the cup more recently than Toronto has. So
I'm an Avalanche fan myself, so.
Hey, so we got good rivalry because I'm Red Wings all the way. So yeah. But yeah, Colorado, they were, well, when it was heyday time for them, super just, oh man, what a bloody team they had. So Dave, I feel so bad for you.
No,
Buffalo.
on purpose.
I have no idea what
fan?
happened. Who? Which? Who's? I missed that. Sorry.
Fan on purpose? That's tough.
Oh, for Dave, I don't know, Dave. That's that's almost as bad as being a Maple Leafs fan. Which is Jesus. I don't know what's happened to them this year. They had such high expectations, you know. Jack Eichel, and then you guys got Taylor Hall, and he's just good God, he doesn't deserve the money he's getting, that's for sure. So Bruins. Excellent. Jets.
Bruins.
Okay. Canucks. Yeah, when they're healthy for sure. I will say the Jets. I'm happy that we finally got another team back up in Canada. So considering that this is where hockey started, we should have more. Like the Nordique should come back. I don't know why Quebec. They should pull another team from the States, put them back up here again. You know, Phoenix could probably just go to the side. Maybe get rid of Buffalo. I mean, obviously they can't. So let Buffalo go to Quebec. I don't know, but Flyers. Yeah, David. I don't know about that. So that's pretty lousy. But Clone Command. Yes, I know you're a Michigan boy. So, Darth's in the chat. Hey, how are ya?
Hey,
back to Nordiques. Yes. Oh, there, Apprentice. He's still here. I wasn't sure if Brandon was still Brandon 2, because I got Brandon. Hey. I think Brandon 1 still in here too. So excellent. Yeah, I got to start paying some of my admins so they start putting links in the chat to some names. It's great when some of them are in here and they know and they do it. So I don't know, Brandon. Could I sweet talk you? Do you think maybe you could hit the channels up there? Maybe, pretty please. So. Anybody else up here? I don't know. Anybody got any questions? I know most of you guys already know Sleeping, but you know, if there's any questions you guys have, that would be fantastic.
Ask away, spam the chat with questions, guys. Give me the goodness.
Yeah. The North Stars. Yeah, well, when they were the North Stars. So yes, the Nordique did become the Avalanche. Yes. We still wear the no, and that's true. Yeah, the Nordique logo still. Yeah, with those reverse jerseys that they came out with this year. Oh my God, they were just fantastic. But it's just not in my budget. I used to buy tons of jerseys all the time. That was my outfit, like before Kevin Smith took it over. But my wife's just like, Jesus Christ, I'm like married to a teenager or something. I'm like, yeah, maybe I should start getting rid of. And then now it's just all comic book shirts all the time, so I don't think my dressing's gotten any better. So thank you. That's excellent. So all right, Mr. B, here we go.
That's a good question, B.
It's a good start.
Do you want me to take this? Can I ask you what you want first?
Okay.
I have a top 3 just already in my mind.
Ooh, a 3. Okay, I'll do a 3. Are we just going figures, or are we going? Yeah, we'll just do figure. Okay. I think Queen Amidala. Ooh. Okay. All right. So I think Queen Amidala in her red. What we see in A Phantom Menace, the first look of her with the white and the whole bit. I don't understand why we don't have a Queen. Like, I know we've got a Padme figure. Why we don't have a Queen Amidala figure as of yet. So that would be 1. I would still like to see an official patrol trooper speeder. I know there's the 3D prints and all that out there, but I think that was a lost decision on their part for not backing the Solo film more than they should have. So So that would be a second for a vehicle, and then third. And I'm gonna cheat because I'll just say it'll be like 2. I think they need. I'd like to see more of a comic accurate Obi-Wan and Anakin in their from Clone Wars, like in the armor. Like I know we've got the Walgreens version of Obi-Wan, but I'd like to see more of the, the cartoon inspired look to it. So kind of like how they've done the
that would be
Bad
good.
Batch. Yeah.
Okay.
Now
I
it's
like
on.
that. Number 1, I need a Bib Fortuna. I don't know why we don't have a Bib Fortuna. We need to have one. Number 2, I would love to see an Emperor from Rise of Skywalker. Give me one more Emperor. Give me the new box Emperor. Yep. I would like that with the art on the side. And then we need a Blurg. Like, why don't we have a Blurg yet? Also, honorable mention, I saw in the chat, somebody said young Anakin. I would be okay with young Anakin. I would also be okay with a new Jabba. We haven't had a proper Jabba in forever.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, I mean, I've got both versions of Jabba, but yeah, he could stand a bit of an upgrade, I think.
And what about
maybe that?
What about a little Salacious as well? We got the little child figures. Maybe we can get a little Salacious.
Yeah. It sucks that you had to get the deluxe. Yeah. I mean, it sucks for Salacious that you have to buy the deluxe job of the hat, like the SDCC set, just to get an inactive version, or again, know some cool people out there who are great at 3D printing and painting to do that. So, because oh, here we go. Oh, not to put you on the spot too much, but GeForce Racing wants to know who your favorite channel member is. Ooh,
listen, I've got 42 channel members. It's so hard to choose.
I think the smart play would probably be Space Buns. Space Buns. That was the answer.
Ooh,
that's who you're.
Ooh.
Yeah, that would be the smart play. See, and I ate a stupid mac and cheese, and I'm throwing her a bone. Jesus, Murphy run. So, here we go. What reveals are you hoping for on May the 4th?
Well, the 3 that I named above, I would really like any of those. Knowing Arluck, though, they're going to give us another interactive Grogu that brings you a cup of coffee in the morning and coos, which might not be terrible. Give me a Grogu that brings me coffee. But I don't think they're going to give us anything amazing, honestly. I think something I am hoping they do, I'm hoping they give us better photos of Reeves. Like at this event we had the other day when they pulled a Casca, Sasha Banks character out. They showed it and then immediately threw it to the side that we didn't get to see the figure.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that whenever they do May the 4th, maybe we get a little bit of a viewing of that figure a little better.
Mm-hmm. I'm wondering if they're going to pull that garbage that they did with the 5 figures that they did officially announce when they gave us the whatever the hell they're calling it or whatever, right? So I think maybe they might pull a Rogue One bit with that and just say, oh, hey, guess what, guys, before the end of the year or whatever, since again, and they did touch upon it saying that it is the 5-year anniversary of Rogue One this year. So maybe it might be the updated face.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind if we got a Rogue One Death Star, even if it's just like a little play set or a little something that we could like have. We haven't had a proper play set in a while, and they've been doing those TVC 375 sets. That could be a perfect opportunity for a Rogue One.
Yep. Oh, I mean, I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have any. Like diorama bits or what. Besides, again, David Smith made me the base for my Jabba the Hutt, but I don't have any diorama. I know Stumbler is working on doing like a Tatooine scene or whatever for me or what have you. So eventually, I will have something on the shelf. But yeah, it would be great, like they did with the Tantive, like that. Just sell us a wall all pack or something, you know, like, or a Death Star hallway, or do the trash compactor, or, you know, something. So like, I keep saying I would like to see.
Good call.
Yeah. You know what? Like I don't have a lot of stuff set up in scene specific, but you know, they gave us those little bits of pieces, right? The little stands. So like the you know, the Jyn Erso on that little mountain bit, or the old man Luke on the, you know, on the bit. So with Rey handing back the lightsaber or whatever. So I mean, they gave us those little bases. So I mean, really, yeah, some of them maybe not the best. Okay, they're all sequel stuff. Why not try it with the prequel stuff? You know, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I know a lot of that stuff went on sale for like $5 or whatever, but again, that was sequel stuff. You know, the main trilogy sells really well. The prequel stuff sells better than the sequel stuff does. So maybe again, like that Emperor, just to have that red popping out off the black of that Emperor would be sick as hell. Like I would love to see. I'd like to have the updated Emperor guards that were in episode 9. I'd like to have some of the bridge officers that are all in the black with the red helmets. All would be great. Like, you know, well, they weren't great movies, but I'd still be down for some character. General Pride. I'd love to have a General Pride figure. What's his face? Hux. Give us an updated Hux. That Hux figure sucks. Yeah. It's such a bad figure.
It was so bad.
Oh, yeah.
So bad.
Oh, Owen, great. There we go. We got another. Thank you, Amir. Yes. So the Rogue One crew, same as the Rebels. That's been a rumor for a while, is that they've been talking about redoing, and that maybe we might finally get Bodhi. If we don't get anybody else, they might finally throw us the bone on how it took so long to get Zeb in the Rebels lineup. So that could be a possibility, and I would be super happy for that. So,
and I'd like an updated Jyn. I feel like the Jyn Erso we got was really bad as well. Give us one that doesn't look terrible.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a soft spot for that figure. I don't know. I've got like 14 of that figure. Like I'm kind of trying to do what Dan Larson's doing with the Boba set. Whenever I see a Jyn Erso, I just have to liberate her and add her into my collection because I feel so bad. She didn't ask to be a repack 85 million times. I think the figure, minus the face, the figure is a great figure. I like the figure itself.
But that face is
I don't mind the face on it. Where is she? Oh, yeah, she's hiding over there. It isn't, it's not the best, but I find that's better than the first Rey figure that was put out with that whole porcelain doll. Right. So, but yeah, I've got probably 14 or 15. You're not going to say anything else. What? Oh, that's just a rumor. That's not good. I don't like hearing that. So, see, Amir sometimes has got his ear to the ground, and he just doesn't, he doesn't share. Oh, there we go. I like that one. As far as a set, because they've done it for the 3 3/4 inch. Do a freezing chamber set. We've got, the Han Solo was finally released.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
Mean, even Sideshow gave us 6-inch ones. Like Black Series, there's no excuse we haven't gotten one.
No. I don't know why they feel the need with like Luke Skywalker's. I get it. He's the poster boy for the whole thing, but I'm tired of seeing Luke Skywalker figures right now. Like I need a break from Luke Skywalker so I can like Luke Skywalker again. I thought it was wicked to see him at the end of season 2 of The Mandalorian. Fantastic, but it didn't give me like I need back to tank Luke, and I need this Luke. I still would like crate Luke. I mean, that's still one of those figures that was teased with the artwork that we've never seen. So you know, but other than that, I don't need to see. Yeah, Farm Boy Luke would be great if they would re-release him again. I just don't need to see one right now. Like more different Princess Leia's would be, or you know, almost anybody from anywhere else. Again, do the Cantina Band, do some more aliens from Jabba's palace, do freaking what Lobot, hashtag Lobot, or the, you know, he should have been made right off the bat. Instead of doing Dagobah Luke in the 2-pack with Yoda and then in a single card by himself, he should have never been a single release. Just put him out in the 2-pack because everybody wants the properly scaled Yoda, the backpack, all that stuff. So it's super disappointing. So
agreed.
Prequel Jedi would be really good. So I'd be
Star
okay.
Killer. Give me a 6-inch Star Killer, a new one. I'd love that.
Yeah, I'm getting. I don't mind the gaming great stuff, but I find that they just keep going and go. Here, we'll repaint the old Stormtrooper again, and here we'll give you the battle droid because you know we can repaint him again, and here we'll get what you know. Like I don't. Well, I've blended them back in now because they were in their own area, but like I like the you know, like this. One of my favorite figures. I love this figure. I'm not disappointed that the Jump Trooper's coming back out, but the fact that this is what I really like about the figure is just that little bit of yellow that just makes the figure pop. Now the other one coming out is going to be all white, and of course I'm gonna pay for it. So, but there, are we happy? It's pronounced cash grab. Oh, is that how you pronounce it? Okay, thanks, Linda. I wasn't too sure. So, but Ayla Secura for Bly, and that's a good call. There are definitely. I'd love to be able to match more of the Jedi up with their clone counterparts, and then kind of build around. I think would look really good. That was kind of my favorite bits from the prequels. It definitely really wasn't a whole lot of the Anakin Skywalker story. I whatever. I liked, so this is how the Empire got all those soldiers and blah, 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 blah. You know, I was better with that part of it than all the rest of it. So, Dave, you got that.
Wow, that Cal Kestis looks great.
I haven't played much of the game. I'm going to be very honest. Very little. I'm actually waiting for an external hard drive to come in this week so I can actually put more games on my PS5 because there's just not enough storage for more than about 5 games on the damn thing right now. But I want to do that game, and I do like the regular figure. Don't get me wrong. The orange, I just don't know because I haven't played the game enough that I'm not getting a lot of that feel towards the repaint of it. I like all the other stuff that's coming with the accessories and stuff looks fantastic, but the orange, I don't know. So, but once it's in hand, we'll see how it goes. Let's see, Phil. Oh, Dexter Jets. I don't really know if I need a Dexter in my collection. I think there's a lot of others that I'd probably. I almost think as a nice callback to Lucas, I'd almost like to see them do like George and his kids in their Star Wars characters and do them in a 4-pack because they all played a character in the prequels, and I think it was episode 3 that they were all in. So that would be neat. I wouldn't mind, seeing that. Or you do what's his face? Ahmed Best. So Jar Jar, he played a guy. You could make him. That would have been a neat 2-pack to have. Done the thing. Same with Anthony Daniels. You could have done him as the character he played plus the C-3PO and done a 2-pack that way. And same with what's his face?
That would have been a fun 2-pack.
Yeah. So there's lots of Pong Krell before Jetster. Yes, I would rather a Pong Krell instead. Yeah. But yes, they could reuse Dexter and do, or vice versa. Yes, they could. Destroyer droid, 100%. I don't know why Do a translucent kind of force field piece to go over top of it or something would be wicked. You want to get that rabbit. Yeah, I'm not feeling those 4 figures. The mall I think looks wicked because he's got no clothes, he's shirtless and he looks pretty buff and whatever. Yeah, Jackson, the other, I don't know. I'm not super excited about them yet. Again, once they get them in hand, I don't think they're going to come out of the box. I think those 4 are going to stay in the box, I think. So, which is hard for me to say that, but
for me too. I think I'll keep them in the box as well.
Yeah. Fanboys. Have you seen Fanboys?
I have. It's a good movie. It's okay.
Yeah. Not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah, it's a fun watch.
Yeah. So it never made it to the theater up here, as far as I know. I waited because I remember seeing the trailer on something and was like, oh, it was on, I think, Clerks 2. I think it was on a preview on one of Kevin's movies. And I was like, oh, that looks really awesome. And then nothing. I think what kind of not ruined the movie for me, but was, I think, because they probably couldn't get the Star Trek licensing, was the Star Trek uniforms and, just them dressed up as whatever. I'm like, yeah, that's a little cheap, but yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, give you the Ewoks Caravan of Courage 4. I watched that stupid bloody movie today again. And holy crap. What a train wreck of a whole. Oh,
it's a mess.
It was. I think there's literally about 5 minutes left in it, and I was like, no, I'm done. I can't go through it again. Just that girl, like Sindel or whatever. You can see that they painted the tears on her face because she can't act. That was her first role, and they picked her up off the street pretty well. Her brother, I want to beat that kid because he reminds me of my son. That, I could piss where I want to and nobody tells me nothing because I'm a teenager and I know it all or whatever. I totally see my kid in that role. But and then all I'm thinking is of all of the Frosty and the Rudolph specials, because Burl Lives, he does all the freaking he does all the over speak for it, right? I'm like, I'm just waiting to see Rudolph come into the next frame or something like that. I'm just like, oh, not good. So
now that, my friend, was a cash grab. Just throwing anything we can on TV.
Yeah. I was going to watch the second part or the second movie, although I fell down the rabbit hole a little bit because there's people that actually think that girl grew up to become Captain Phasma.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's an interesting take.
They said there's only a roughly a year difference in age. I think they said if you were to go in the Star Wars timeline that, because her brother and the parents die in the second Ewok thing, but they say that she still managed to she survived with Wicket, but that old curmudgeon-y guy in the second film, they got off the planet eventually. And so they just said, oh, yeah, she became, some other people say she became a journalist. So I guess there's a couple of different avenues that they've gone with that character, but they've never said that those 2 Ewok films are even in continuity with the rest of the Star Wars stuff. So it's like all those books that were written that they just said, yeah, you know what? It's not canon anymore. We're going to go this way now. So Chewbacca, no, he didn't die saving the Solo kids. No. So we'll retcon a whole bunch of other stuff that nobody will care about. So I've been watching the sequels through the stream, so you can't say anything. Oh, hey, that's okay. In canon, she has really? She only had the one brother, and he died.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's interesting. But I'll have to look into that one. But Falcon Punch can fix that. There you go. Anybody else sneak in here really quick? Matt Riddle is on. I don't know. Is that a wrestling guy? I have no idea.
A wrestling guy. Yeah.
Look at that. I'm
That's one of
learning
my
things
wrestling friends. Yeah.
Oh, hey, that welcome. If you're not digging what you're seeing, I just think big events like that just seem really weird. Like I'm assuming there's no fans in the audience or anything right now for
They
that.
opened it up to 75%. Yeah, there's a
Really?
lot. 75%. I think there's like 40,000 people there. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Not
Damn.
sure how that's gonna go, but yeah, there's a lot of
Yeah.
people there right now. A
That
lot of my
I
collector friends are there. Like on my Instagram, I've seen a lot of people in the audience. Yeah.
like I know the inoculations, it's not a cure. It'll help. It'll be like getting your flu shot and stuff like that or whatever. But again, unless like I put a post on my face. I don't use my Facebook too often, but except for my Papa Gord page or whatever. But I posted because I'm working, and in behind my school, of course, there's a big park. So it was the other day, beautiful afternoon, just super super nice. So I'm looking out one of the windows, and the park has got about 25, 30 people out there. I don't see one mask on anybody. I see mixed families playing soccer together, petting each other's dogs. Nobody's 6 feet away from each other. There's like 4 or 5 girls that I recognize that go to the school that are playing some game, and they're almost literally sitting on top of one another. And I'm just like, yep, you goddamn mouth breathers. This is why things keep getting worse. This is why we're almost to 4,500 cases in Ontario right now in one day. Like assholes,
Oh gosh.
like chill out. I got sucker punched by a guy because I told him, I'm like, you guys, you can't follow the arrows. Arrows are there for a reason. You don't know what a direction is. And then the guy waited for me out in the parking lot. And quick little shot in the. I was like, nice,
Terrible.
nice. But what else we got on here? I stopped watching wrestling when sold out. Yeah, I watched when it was Rowdy Piper, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, like when it was very colorful back in the 80s. That's when I watched wrestling. And I feel bad that Roddy never got the main piece of hardware ever, because I just thought he was such an ass, but I thought he was just fantastic. I didn't care much for Hogan, but a lot of the other guys I just thought were just, I think Piper and Brutus the Barber, those were probably my two favorites back in the day anyways.
Good call. I think Piper should have had it for sure. Piper was robbed.
Oh, excellent. Dave, that's BG, you got family in the Ontario. Oh, excellent. Yeah, I'm just a little in between Toronto and Niagara Falls. So I'm just kind of, so I'm close to Steeltown, like Hamilton. So we've had a few movies and stuff filmed there and what have you. I think the reboot of the RoboCop was filmed in Hamilton. Quite a few scenes between Hamilton and Toronto. And the one of the Hulk, the Edward Norton Hulk film was filmed. I used to be a chef for many years, and so I went back to school for a little while to reintroduce myself to some cooking techniques. And right behind, because I went at night, I went to night school for a couple of nights a week, and they were filming some of the fight scenes in behind where I was going back to class. So there's a few times they had shut the power down because they were doing all these explosions and whatnot. So half the time we'd just be out there on our kitchen whites, just kind of watching everything go on. Never saw anybody that, it was all the stunt teams and stuff like that, but it was still pretty cool. So
that is really cool. That sounds fun.
Yes, the Umbrella Academy parts that were filmed in Hamilton. Yes. Absolutely. The Boys, Toronto, they filmed quite a bit of The Boys in Toronto.
I love the Umbrella Academy. Such a well done show.
That's one that's on I haven't watched that yet. That's on my list. I get so many people recommending so many things right now that and then to try again, between being a YouTuber, having a 40-hour-a-week job and a family, and then going, well, I want to support my other YouTube friends, but I also want to watch some shows so I don't get so far behind. But Umbrella Academy and Doom Patrol, I think, are the top two on my list right now that I haven't seen yet. Yeah,
I haven't seen Doom Patrol yet, but I love Umbrella Academy. It's fabulous.
I'll have to get into that. I'm just caught back up on Snowpiercer, which I thought season 1 was a little stronger than season 2, but Sean Bean, I was like, you got to have Sean Bean in there as the ass. So of course, I'm looking forward to seeing where that's going. So I think I'm one or two episodes behind right now. So I'm pretty well there, and I've never seen the movie, so I still need to watch that also. But yeah, so maybe I'll move the Umbrella Academy up. And then I hear about some damn it, what's that cartoon that's out right now? Everybody's going Invincibles. Crap.
Oh, I've heard about that. I haven't seen it yet.
Yeah, my son's been watching it also, but yeah, so that's another one. Apparently, I'll watch a couple of episodes just to see if it resonates with me, and then we'll see. So. And then I'm still a half an hour behind on Falcon and Winter Soldier from just on Friday as well. So just way too many things way too much to watch out there.
A lot.
Picard. I tried to get into Picard. I just couldn't.
Do it.
So I've got all
Ghosts, and I were talking about that the other day. We couldn't. Yeah. We tried very hard.
I'm tempted because Q is going to be in one of the come back for. I'm tempted to see, but I don't know. I've got season 1 on the PVR still, so I think it's still there. So I might go back and try to speed watch and see if it kicks in or not. But yeah, let's see. Richard, you're no chef, but you've cooked barbecue for 35 and you're 50. Excellent. Excellent. Oh, my son, Carter is. I think he's on season 2 of Flash right now. So he went through he chose Supergirl as his first DC TV thing to get into, and he's up to date on that. And so now he's gone back to the Flash. So yeah, I just haven't had the time really. I didn't care for Legends of Tomorrow. I thought it was a little but I want to get into Stargirl. That one looks pretty interesting. So, whoops. Left Coast. What's his name? I don't know if I'm not getting the reference. Am I missing something on that one? So.
I think he's talking about the punching guy. We're gonna go get him.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know who he was. No, nothing. I just know that when I said something, I looked and went, oh yeah, he's big. So I just was like, that was it. And a Walmart guy escorted him out, and I was like, that's not going to be good. So I tried to drag my ass in the store for a while, and then went back out, and then so he must have just been out the one set of doors, just waiting for me to come out. And he just kind of followed me, and then just said, "Hey, buddy," and then I was just like, "What?" Like that, and I went, and then by the time I just kind of was like, "Oh," and then he was gone. So he was like the Flash, just out of there. But yeah. Flash is your first one. You like Stargirl, Peaky Blind. That one's come up on my watch list, but no. Hey, Darth.
Never seen it.
Take care. Enjoy work, I guess, if you have an enjoyable job. So we'll see you in another chat for sure. But
have a good one, I've never heard of Stargirl. What is Stargirl?
Stargirl is it's got her and one of the Wilson brothers. I can't think of his friggin' Luke Wilson. I think it's Luke Wilson, and he's in this giant kind of a robot suit. She's got this kind of magic, it's staff spear type of thing that it'll help her fly, and she can shoot stuff out or whatever. So, and she's like a teenager with and of course it's the dad who's kind of like a scientist or whatever. So I just think it looks a little more not so serious. I mean, it's a comic book TV show, so you shouldn't take yourself super serious at all. That's why I Gotham. I could never get into Gotham because I just felt, okay, it's Batman. So Batman doesn't necessarily 100% of the time mean everybody's glomming in the dumps all the time. People can be happy in Gotham City once in a while, you know? So it might be an off day that a criminal decides not to shoot or stab somebody or rob something. So, so yeah, but yeah, it's not too bad. I think it's season 2 this year, I think so. And she brings together the new Justice Society.
I'm gonna have to pull it up.
Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad. So, oh, the sun is out, so life is good. Oh, right, yeah, because you're just so many hours in the future. So, oh, Darth Rock snuck in. Where did I miss his name? Oh, one Darth leaves, another one comes in. Well, see, isn't that what the rule of 2? We can't have more than 2 in the chat at the same time. So, and you guys are both from down under way. So, Jesus. Raised by Wolves, blew my mind.
What are the odds of that?
Jeez. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Anybody else? You love work. Oh, that's good. I really don't care for my job all that much. It's a good job. I'm not gonna say there's a pension and there's whatever, but yeah, I work by myself pretty well all the time. So everybody leaves as I'm coming in, and so I can listen to a lot of podcasts and audiobooks, and I can have my Bluetooth speaker cranked pretty loud or whatever. So that part's pretty okay. I don't have to listen to anybody else, but every once in a while, if I happen to get done quick, then it's just a lot of downtime. So that's why I look forward to seeing either a lot of live streams on later at night, and that. So either if I know I can participate, then I'll throw a few hellos out there to let people know I'm around. But if not, I'll just kind of hide out in the background a little bit as well. So, but yeah. Let's see. Nice. What we do in the shadows, the It crowd. Yeah, you're throwing some solid knives there. I think what we do in the shadows.
What we do in the shadows is great.
Yeah, I think we just finished that.
Big fan.
Yeah, trying to get my wife into a few things. But yeah, I think she found that one pretty okay. So yes, it did. Yeah, I think I'm missing a few. I don't know who the master is between the two of you guys. I guess who's ever still here. So I guess Darth Rock, I guess it's you. So there we go.
Process of the past.
Yes. So, geez. So with your, we might as well get back onto your channel because we're just going through comments. So most of your, I guess, so the videos that you've got, so you're not really more review as more hunt. Would you say you're more of a hunt?
Yeah, more hunt than review.
Yeah. But, I mean that. I think nowadays, just with COVID hitting and either people having just a lot of extra time on their hands, it's put a lot more of us out there. So I think not to say it's over. I guess you could say oversaturation, I guess to some degree. But I mean, I've never honestly watched two people have the exact same 100% opinion on the same figure. So, there's always a little bit of somebody saying, well, I don't like the way the elbow bent on that, but primarily, and it all depends on the person who's doing the reviewing or the talking or whatever too. Because if I find that that's a good engagement, then I'll stick around and I'll watch, no problem. But to try to dig in, because there's some strong personalities out there that have been around a lot longer that definitely have a good hold on the market that, so I just, I don't know. I don't know where things are going. Things are starting to slow down. So you may just start seeing live streams for a little while on my end until stuff starts showing up. Again, like I said, I'm in lockdown. So for basically the entire month of April into, I think, the second week of May, there's no going in anywhere to buy anything. So it's either online ordering, which is a gamble, and you don't know if you're ever going to get half the crap anyway. But there's just, it's disappointing right now. So so if there's nothing new, but we'll see what happens. But if we didn't have a okay, I'm gonna sleeping is this one's for you first.
Me? That's such a weird question. Maybe food. If I did anything, it would probably be food because I eat a lot. I love me some food. But I feel like the food market's way more saturated than toys. I don't even know if that's a thing.
Yeah, that could very well be. Avalanche beat the Ducks 4-1. Oh, there you go. Well, the Ducks haven't been playing that well this year. I don't honestly, Dot. I don't know if I'd have a channel. I really don't know. Those that have been with me since the beginning know that the channel was set up originally for my kids, and then when COPPA happened,
really,
that's where things kind of went. So it was because Mike gave me the name, so it was it was just the Canadian Santa Claus, and then it was Papa Gore, the Canadian Santa Claus, and then it was just Papa Gore. It's been all over the damn place. So if it wasn't for Mike, the whole Canadian Santa Claus thing wouldn't be a thing. So we kind of just put that out as the channel name. I found just some goofy logo on the internet that I'm surprised I got away with putting on the channel. So it wasn't mine. But so I put that on until I got the logo I have now. But I like the kids did a few things. Like I filmed them doing the Bean Boozled challenge. We were gonna do a candy cane taste test. I ended up throwing all the candy canes out, but I had some really ignorant tasting ones in there, kind of like the hard candies. But so they did a few things. I think Carter reviewed a few of his Lego sets. Riley did a couple videos with me. And it hurt to take them down. I didn't want to, but I was like, I can't have it on the channel. And then they both were kind of like, yeah, it's fine. And then all of a sudden I'm kind of like, oh, I'm a YouTube guy now. Okay, we'll see where this goes. Honestly, I was gonna give myself 1 year to see where things were gonna be, and I'm glad I stuck it out. I mean, it's been a hard grind, but I don't know if I just don't know if I would still be doing this because I probably wouldn't. I would have more time to enjoy other people's stuff. Definitely. So see, which YouTubers do you guys take inspiration from? Mike Case is definitely my number one, without a doubt. I owe that guy more than just a little bit for multiple reasons that maybe I'll share one day with everybody. But Mike was probably my number one. I will say Robo from the Fwoosh. Do I think my channel is ever going to be that big? No, but just seeing that guy have a fantastic time, because he and I are basically about the same age, and just seeing a guy like my age just enjoying little bits like this, and man, that he is such a fantastic guy. So I would say between Uncle Mike and Robo would probably be my top two. So, and how about yourself?
Okay. I like that. I don't know that I have a real inspiration. Like I said, I focus a lot on like toy hunts, and I don't know if you know many toy hunters. There are some really good ones that I've made friends with, like Darth Blaze and Marvelous Collectibles and Destination Stone and a bunch of other channels. But as for like an inspiration that really got me into this, there's one guy that's a toy hunter. I wouldn't call him an inspiration, but he was kind of the motivation for me to get into this. I saw one of his videos once, and I thought I could do that way better than him. And he has tons and tons of subscribers and only a couple thousand views per week. And I thought, I bet I could do that. That sounds like me. And here we are a little bit later on.
Huh. Interesting.
Son would watch YouTube all the time, and he watches those kids that play with toys instead of playing with his own toys. And one of those videos, there was this guy's video popped up, and I just happened to be listening, and he was at Target picking up Star Wars, and I was like, I just did that yesterday. Why don't I have a camera in my hand? And then the next time I went out, I just dove in, and it just started rolling downhill from there.
Jeez.
Oh, I saw that. Take inspiration from Gord. I saw that one.
Yeah, it's oh, why am I'm reverbing back towards myself. Where's David? Yeah, David's been going through some. Actually, you know what? I'm glad he said some stuff in there. So David's going through some stuff. His dad's not very well. So, and I know this is a safe place for him. He, and I know there's a few other guys in there. Myself also dealing with depression, and that's another avenue I like with my channel because we throw it all out on the table. Nothing. I don't keep anything from anybody. If this is something that you're looking forward to, I might be having an off day, but I damn well make sure that I still make it out for my streams because I know others need it. So to be able to hang out, because maybe your bubble is a bubble of one, and you can't be with family, or you can't go and hang out with friends or whatever. And this is it. So I feel a sense of obligation sometimes, even regardless if I'm having a bad day. And then by the time I click the go live button, it instantly changes. So
because I work a lot and I have kids and we just bought a house, and it's one of those things where I don't get a lot of downtime for myself, especially with all this COVID stuff going on. I'm just kind of hanging out, but I know I can get online and talk to you or talk to GeForce or talk to any of these channels that I've become kind of pals with. And it opens up a whole new world. I was feeling pretty crummy. 10 minutes later, I talked to my friends and I'm like, oh, this is great. I have this whole community here.
Yeah, absolutely. Been there for 2 days. Let's see. Monkey lizards. I don't know if monkey lizards. I can hear the back and forth when I talk, and I can hear myself talking back to me again. So I don't know what's going on with that. So let's see. Usual light got me into collecting again, and my lightsaber made me do a video. Excellent. That's the way to do her. Go back up. Oh, Debbie does Dallas. Debbie does the whole world. Yeah. But excellent. Okay, well, let's see. Any other questions, guys? Jesus, going once and twice. There's 33 of us still. If you guys still hanging in here, and I wonder if it's my microphone has come unplugged. I don't know. Is that better? Nope. It's still doing it. Okay. Let me just go back up and see if there's anything else in here. You guys are going to bed, so all right. I don't know. Salacious is in here somewhere. You think so? Joker, we need you. Well, again, wrestling's on. A lot of sleepings followers or wrestling guys. So I know both of you guys are my regulars for sure. Here we go. Any lines you guys want to get into? Sleeping, you can.
I would maybe like to get into Transformers. Transformers is one of those slippery slopes. If I dive into Transformers, I'm not coming out.
Yeah, that is true. I don't know. This is really echo cancellation. I wonder if I can. Stereo audio. I can't figure it out. So Do you hear the reverb coming back? No, jeez, it's so weird.
It's so weird.
As soon as I talk, then I can hear me. Whatever I say comes right back to me a second time. So, damn. Okay, I'll just deal with it myself. It's as long as it's not going your way, then I'm okay with it for now. So, any lines I would get into? Masters of the Universe. I probably would have gotten into the cheap the Masters of the Universe stuff if I would have been able to find it. Oh, Dave says he can't hear. Okay, and then he can hear me twice. Just medicated 420. I dig the name. No, I don't have another device on for the chat that's not muted, so I don't know why it's doing this. Again, technology. Oh. You just
the chat and come back. That might fix it. I'll be right back.
Okay. Let's see. Am I echoing? Okay, I'm not echoing now, so there we go. All right, yeah, maybe it was something goofy. So, yeah. Sleeping looks like a Jedi mime. Yeah, that's still cool. Hey, to get a double guest, I get a Jedi sleeping, which is awesome. So now it's fine. Yeah, because now we're down to one. So, I think once sleeping comes back on, hopefully, if you guys got a few more questions and stuff, we'll go with that because I've got some stuff to talk to sleeping about off the chat. So I don't mind going. He's got more time. We got some more stuff to talk about for sure. Yeah, we'll get it. We'll get her. So, the weather's been a little goofy. We've been having rain on and off today. I'm honestly surprised. I can see my connections a little iffy, but yeah. Oh, here we go. All right, we're gonna try her again. So yeah, those damn gremlins. Oh, are we back? No, I think we're in the same. Let's see. That's crazy. Oh, let's see. That fix it? Nope. How about that? Or that? No. No, it's being goofy. Yeah. So you know what, guys? I don't know where are we at. We're up about 2. Okay. I don't know. I don't sleep. I don't know. It's getting goofy. So, I can't ask him if his favorite trilogy if we don't hear him.
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yeah. And then I can hear myself again.
That you're hearing yourself twice now. I'm starting to hear you twice as well.
Yeah. I wonder if I pop myself out. If I take myself out, will the whole thing stop?
You can pop yourself back in.
Okay, let me try that.
Hey guys, can you hear me okay? If you can hear me in the chat, go ahead and let Papa know, because I don't know if he knows or not. By the way, my favorite trilogy is the original, but I also really like the sequels. I know the sequels get a lot of hate. I think if they were told a little bit better, I think they'd be an even better series of movies. I think Kylo's an incredible character. I think Rey's a great character. I just wish it was written better. But I do like the original trilogy. Empire's my favorite. The prequels are good. I don't hate the prequels. I just need to revisit them. It's been a while since I've seen them. Good. Good. All right. See, I appreciate you guys. Thank you. Also, thank you everybody for being here, Papa Stream. I appreciate that.
Okay. Nope. Shit. Nope. I still hear it. This is so bizarre. Damn.
So maybe it fixed the my connection.
Yeah, how was that going? So I don't know, guys. This is gonna be a pain. I think this is just gonna be the way it's gonna go. So if that's the case, and I hate that. Oh, with 35 of us still in the stream, I hate to.
7 now.
Oh. I hate to drop the stream like this. This is going. I wonder if I can. I'm going to drop out again. So sleeping will entertain you. I'm going to try one more thing. So
consider this entertainment. How are you guys? You guys doing okay? Welcome to the chat, John Joker. Hope you had a good toy hunt. How is everybody today? I'm thinking headphones might fix the problem. If he has an extra pair laying around, he snaps it in, it might fix the issue. A nice gaming headset or something will work. Thank you, Toy Junkies. Me too. It's actually my favorite lightsaber. I love this Palpatine hilt. It's got great weight. The color's good. The chrome resists fingerprints pretty well. Also, I really enjoy that the cutting effect has a little green to white, which is really cool. It's definitely one of my favorite pickups that I've gotten in the last couple weeks. Yeah, Emperor's lightsaber is one of my favorites that we've got released lately. Show us your collection. Most of my collection's upstairs. I can show you guys what I have downstairs, but most everything's in my other room, sadly. That's what I'm thinking. His mic's picking up his speaker. A headset will definitely fix it. Oh, it's okay, Aaron. I appreciate you dropping in. Awesome. Well, down here currently, I've got a Darth Nihilist hanging out. I've got myself a Gaming Great Scout Trooper hanging out. I have got a Saj and bow that I just picked up this week from a good friend of the channel over at Rebels, Reptiles, and Games. I picked up this deluxe Boba Fett this week. Also got that. Also, we picked up the new Phantom Menace trifecta. I was going to pick up the Jar Jar, but I, like a lot of other people, overpaid for deluxe Jar Jar a couple months ago, and I wasn't going to buy another Jar Jar so soon. Even though it has amazing packaging, I can't be tricked again. We've also got Grievous hanging out up top here, and we've got a Darth Maul bust that I'm sure you guys have been seeing. I've been thinking about getting the Maul saber. The problem is that a Maul saber is very expensive, and I haven't seen a proper Black Series Force Effects release. Very, very tough. Yeah, that was my week's haul, Phil. I did very well this week. I got a lot of good stuff. And I just got back from Disney World before that, where I picked up this Legacy lightsaber. I'm going to be giving this away at my 2,000 subscriber event. I also picked up a Kylo Ren Legacy lightsaber, and I also picked up this hot toy from Mercari a couple weeks ago. 40th anniversary Empire Strikes Back Vader. Nice, Dave, you picked up Grievous. You are falling into a deep rabbit hole, my friend. You're going to end up getting all the Star Wars stuff, and I'm here for it. I'm excited about it. I wish your Saj wave would come too, Dave. Mine, I haven't seen a Saj anywhere in my town, anywhere in my state. I've been all over the place. A friend of mine down in Ohio actually found them at his Target, and he sent them my way. Like, I absolutely need the rest of this wave. Something about it just speaks to me, guys. You guys talk to each other in the chat. Thank you guys for being here. Thanks for talking to each other. Dude, Rhino, absolutely. I love me a good Scout Trooper. Probably my favorite trooper of all of Star Wars. And just the color on that Scout and that box. I'm not a big Gaming Greats guy, but that's one of my favorites. And Papa's back.
Okay. I don't know. Is this working?
So, chat, what about you guys? Welcome back, Gord. Okay.
Yeah.
Is the sound working okay?
Yeah, I hear. Let's see.
Oh, I'm getting echo on you.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know what's going on. No, still bad. You twice. Yeah. Well, I think it's got to be in somebody's settings. Yeah, I don't.
Really good, but they hear you twice. I think one of your cords may have gotten unplugged somewhere.
That's. See if I unplug that. No, that's still the same. Headphones built in. Yeah, I can't. How's that? Nope. No. Yeah, I've never had a problem like this before.
I can't echo with you at all. It's on them if they can hear something, but I'm not sure.
Yeah. No, my phone's nowhere near, so maybe I'll try and drop out completely. So I'll try one more time. Other than that, we'll have to.
Oh my gosh. By the way, I love that that is on the screen right here, looking like a Jedi mime. I'll throw the hood on for that. I'm surprised the headphones didn't work. There's got to be an easy solution for him. Maybe something finally went out, Dave. That happens all the time with channels, I've noticed. It's a shame that it happens tonight. We have so many good people in the chat still. It is just us now, Amir. By the way, I haven't finished checking out on Toy Snowman. I'm having connection issues on my laptop down here. Once I get upstairs, I need to look at it. I know. I don't want to end the stream. Although my phone is about dead. I use my phone as a streaming camera, and we're on 10%. I'm going to have to go get a charger real quick. Which isn't a big deal. I can do that. It has been a good stream. I've really enjoyed this. While he's gone real quick, I'm going to run and grab a charger for my phone. That way you don't lose me as well. I'm just going to go right around here. I'll be right back in a second, guys. Toy Snowman. Well, that's still not bad. Oh, I'm from Maryland. I'm in America. I was in the middle of ordering. I noticed that you were a Canadian shipper, so I kind of stopped, and then I had connection issues anyway, so I wasn't too positive what to do from that situation. Let me fix this camera a little bit. Well, right now, Josh, it's very cold and rainy where I am, and I am not a fan. Yeah. Let me show you guys this Darth Maul bust while we have some time. Absolutely killer bust. Yeah, East Coaster here. My main setup area is in Western Maryland, but I also travel a lot to Virginia, Pennsylvania, West Virginia, that tri-state area. Dude, the mall bus is one of my favorite things I came home with from Disney. I love it.
Okay. No. I don't know what's happening. This is beyond frustrating. So I've checked all my settings. Everything looks good on this end. So I don't know if I think if we end the stream, we come. Will the stream just be dead, or can we go back into the original stream?
We can, but we can't end the stream. At the top right, there's a button that says end stream. As long as you do not click that, the stream is still active. So we can both leave and see what happens, but I don't know. I've never seen anything like this.
We're at 34. Let's see. Where are we at? No, I don't have. My setup has not changed at all. So yeah, slightly. Yeah, without having to reboot, I have no clue because my phone is away. I don't even have YouTube's not even in my browser right now. So, Gilster, I get you don't mind the echoing, but the longer the echo goes, and I can't hear Sleeping come back. It just cuts into him. So I could either just stop the stream and we could start a new stream, or we can. So I mean, there's 32. So you know what? Let's try that. If it doesn't work, then I have the mic twice. Yeah. I just use the basic. I use my this sucker here, and it's all connected. It's one wire. Everything is so good. So speaking of the speakers, unless I'm in StreamYard, it could be. So I can mute.
Did that help anything? Can you guys still hear me when he's muted? Should I get a notebook and a Sharpie and start writing things down? To each mic separately. So you guys can still hear me, even though we can't hear him. Barely, but yes.
Yeah. So here, I'll unplug this one and see what. So is that any different? No, and that's still, and that's just the computer microphone. That's not even my external. So there's a mic away from this. Not even plugged in. So okay, so you know what, guys? I'll shit can the stream, and we'll try to come back in. So yeah, take two.